Welcome back to Active Utah Homes. I'm Ryan Shupit. If this is the first time you visited the channel, we talk about living in Salt Lake City, Utah, and all of the wonderful things about it. We're going to talk about Capitol Hill, Salt Lake City today, but let me tell you, I am so grateful to everyone who's reached out to me in the past. Whether you're moving to Salt Lake or somewhere near Salt Lake, the surroundings of Salt Lake in 9 or 90 days or 9 months even, I love hearing from you, and I will ensure that you have a very smooth move. So keep reaching out and we'll get you where you need to go. But let's talk about living in Capitol Hill. Capitol Hill is an amazing neighborhood in Salt Lake City. Living in the Capitol Hill neighborhood of Salt Lake City, Utah is like striking gold in the Wild West. It's a hidden gem waiting to be discovered. With its stunning views, rich history, vibrant community, and convenient location, it's just not any wonder that Capitol Hill is considered one of the most desirable neighborhoods in the whole city. So let's start with the views, shall we? Capitol Hill sits at a higher elevation than a great majority of the rest of Salt Lake. So it offers panoramic vistas of the city skyline. You've got the Great Salt Lake and the majestic Wasatch Mountains. And whether you're sipping your morning coffee on your porch or taking a leisurely stroll through the neighborhood, you're going to be treated to that breathtaking scenery. You cannot miss it. It's just bam, right there. But Capitol Hill isn't just a pretty face. It's also steeped in history and culture, and the iconic Utah State Capitol building stands proudly at the top of the hill, serving as a symbol of the state's rich and sometimes interesting heritage. But the beautiful thing about the Capitol is that you can go on the grounds there and have picnics and explore the grounds, and then also the inside is quite beautiful. You can take a tour of the Capitol building and wander through its grand halls adorned with stunning artwork and marble sculptures, and the halls echo, and you can kind of feel that thrum of legislation happening there. You'll feel like you've stepped back into time, a bygone era of elegance and grandeur, I suppose, because it's just not so often that you're just surrounded by marble and just it's like very formal. It's not really a thing so much anymore. The architecture in Capitol Hill is equally impressive, with a mix of historic homes and modern residences that give the neighborhood a unique and eclectic charm. And if you drive through that neighborhood, you will see what I mean. One house might be brand new, very modern, and then the next house was built in 1880, and it might look like a log cabin. You've got quaint bungalows and stately mansions, and each house tells a story of the neighborhood's past while blending seamlessly with the contemporary vibe of the area. It's like living in a museum where every street corner holds a piece of history waiting to be discovered. And maybe that's a little bit over the top to say it that way, but it's one of the things that I think is very interesting about the neighborhood. But what truly sets Capitol Hill apart is the community over there. The residents there take pride in the neighborhood, and they come together for block parties, farmers markets, and community events that foster a strong sense of belonging. I know that we spend a lot of time, my family and I, we go to Gateway because you have so many fun things to do there. We have a little person, we have a 5-year-old, and so we go to Dave & Buster's, or you have Hall Pass, which is just a bunch of different restaurants that you can go to there. And you also have it's not the Natural History Museum, it's the Space Museum. Basically, I can't think of the actual name of it, but it used to be the Handsome Planetarium. That's what it is. The planetarium is over there, and you can also go to the Discovery Center if you have little kids, and there's a lot of fun stuff to do over there. You'll find that your neighbors are going to be chatting over garden fences and kids playing in the streets, and there's a warmth and friendliness that's comforting as a cozy blanket on a cold winter's night. And let's not forget about the convenience of living in Capitol Hill. With its proximity to downtown Salt Lake City, you'll have an easy access to a plethora of dining, shopping, and entertainment options. Whether you're in the mood for a gourmet meal, a night out at the theater, or a leisurely stroll through a local art gallery, you're gonna find everything you need just a stone's throw away. So living in the Capitol Hill area, the neighborhood there of Salt Lake City, Utah, it's delightful. It really is a delightful place to live. It's got a stunning views, rich history, vibrant community, and unbeatable location. It's a place that offers the best of all the different worlds you can find in Salt Lake City. So come on over, make Capitol Hill your home, and you are gonna be very happy that you did.